guys, I just made something and I thought, maybe somebody else could use it as a tip. So we have a plug right in behind our bed, and to plug our phones and stuff, like we don't have one on each side of our table. We only have one in the middle of the room. So a couple times, like, Craig or my phone cord would get loose and it wouldn't actually charge our phone because the bed would kind of bump into the cord and knock it out. We have a box back there with 4 or 6 holes in it, but it would still, like, it would get bumped by the edge of the bed. Anyway, so I made something a few minutes ago. I didn't know how it would turn out. It seems to be working quite well, so I just want to show you what I did. It's very cheap, just stuff I had lying around. I thought I'd whip it together, and I haven't actually used the bed, so I assume it will work. Anyway. So I had 2 pieces of 4x4. This was actually from the cat post. The 2 pieces from the cat post. And then this looks like a piece of pallet. I'm not sure why we had that, but Craig already had it sitting in the shed, and I said, I'm claiming this. And then I just put a piece of rug gripper, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, I just cut a piece for each end, and that was it. So I slide it under there. It fits perfectly under the plugs. I didn't even measure anything. Went on a wing and a prayer. I thought, worst case, I can cut it after. So I'll show you in a second there. I'm just gonna kind of holds the cord away from the bed. Oh, that one doesn't want to stay. There. Okay, so I'll bring you over to the hole and you can look at it. Oh, excuse me for that view. Whoops. So, as you can see, it kind of holds the wires out. And then when I push the bed in, it'll be up against the wood instead of... So we'll just, oh, that's an awful view. We'll put you on the wall for a minute. So then we just push it in, and then it's more flat. I was trying to sort of balance the bed on uneven surface. So I don't even know if you can see in there now. Can you see in there? There, I think you can sort of see there how it bumps against that little bench. So all it was a random board and 2 pieces of 4x4 that we had. And you could use other things, but the 4x4 keeps it out like a good distance. You wouldn't want to use like a 2x4. That would be too skinny. I mean, it's better than nothing, but anyway, it keeps... So there's still just a little gap here. So it's not big enough for like you to lose your pillow back there. It's perfect. Just absolutely perfect. So now I can just make my bed. The cords are fine. And yeah. Excuse me about my nose face. I just had a motion wave over me. Anyway. There. You can't even tell. And you can't even tell. Greg was all like, is the length right? And I'm like, it doesn't really matter as long as it's in the middle of the bed. I mean, it can't be like 1 foot because then it'd be wiggling. But this one's about 3 or 4 feet. So, and then you can't even see it down there. Unless you will go way down there. Anyway, it's a good little tip. I hope it works for us. It's got the gripper on the bottom, so that should be great. And, I don't know. Nice, easy peasy, and then I could just, the bed is straight in there. Before I was like, oh, I can't push the bed in. I'm just gonna have a little chit chat. I can't push the bed in because the wires are back there, so I was kind of trying to even it, just hovering it on the floor. It wasn't against anything, so we don't have a headboard, but I didn't really want a headboard. Because then that's still something that needs to butt up against the wall. Anyway, so that little shelf, just a C, I guess, is perfect. And because the way I cut the cat tree, the perfect height was what was left. I didn't even have to get Craig to cut it. Anyway, just thought I'd give you that tip. If your plug is behind your bed, it might be good to have a little, I don't know, shelf? I guess you could actually have a shelf, but it's sort of like a shelf. It holds up your wires and then keeps them away from the wall and the bed and protects them from getting squished or like knocked out and stuff like that. So there's my little tip of the day. Have a great day, guys.